It is 3 a.m. The baby is crying, the room is warm, the door is locked, a baby monitor glows in the dark. Everything around the baby is safe, but the parent is not okay. They are tired, alone, trying not to fall apart. That is the strange thing. A baby today may be safer than any baby in human history, but the person caring for that baby may feel more alone than ever. So what about ancient babies? No locked doors, no doctors, no emergency rooms, no cameras watching their sleep. Only cold air, darkness, wild animals, and a small fire between the baby and the night. So how did the most helpless creature in the group survive? The answer was not just strength, not just fire, not just one parent refusing to let go. It was something much larger, something modern parenting may have almost forgotten. Now imagine that baby, not inside a safe room, but inside the ancient night. No crib, no clean bottle, no doctor to call, no wall between the child and the outside world. A human baby could not run. It could not hide. It could not climb away. It could not understand a warning. It could not say, "I am cold, I am hungry, I am sick, something is wrong." All it could do was cry. And in the ancient world, a cry was powerful. It could bring help, but it could also travel into the dark, past the fire, past the sleeping bodies, past the edge of the camp. That is what makes human babies so strange. A baby deer can stand quickly, move quickly, follow its mother quickly, but a human baby cannot. A creature this helpless should have disappeared. Instead, it became the future of the species. The easy answer is simple. Ancient parents must have been stronger, braver, tougher than us. We imagine one mother holding the baby close, and one father standing in the dark with a spear. One baby, two parents, a dangerous world outside, but that picture may be too modern. For most of human history, humans did not live as isolated little families. They lived in groups. Small bands of people, moving together, eating together, resting together, watching the same fire at night. So a baby was not only one parent's private burden. A crying baby could wake more than one person. A tired mother did not always have to be the only pair of arms. Someone else could hold, someone else could watch, someone else could notice. The baby was fragile, but the system around the baby was not. Picture a small camp at the end of the day. The sun is gone, the fire is low, the air is getting colder. A baby is sleeping near the center, not far away in another room, not hidden behind a closed door. Right there, where life is happening, near warmth, near voices, near hands. The mother is nearby, but she is not the whole nursery. An older woman adjusts the covering. A sibling sits close, playing quietly in the dirt. Another adult keeps the fire alive. Someone else listens toward the dark trees. No one has to announce. Protect the baby. The camp is already shaped around that need. The safest place is close. The warmest place is close. The baby is not outside the life of the group. The baby is inside it. For an ancient baby, protection did not begin with a wall. The camp itself became the nursery. But protection was not only about predators. That is the part we often miss. We imagine danger as something big. A wolf, a storm, a stranger in the dark. But for a baby, danger was often small. Too cold for too long, too hungry for too long, crying too long with no one answering, being placed too far from warmth, being missed for just a little too long. So ancient baby protection was built from small acts. Holding the baby close, keeping the baby warm, passing the baby into another pair of arms, letting the mother rest before she collapsed, keeping the fire alive, keeping sharp tools away, keeping the baby near sound, near touch, near people. This was protection too. Not dramatic, not heroic, not the kind of thing movies show. A spear could stop one animal, but attention could stop 100 small disasters before they became death. And this was not just a beautiful idea. There is a name for it: alloparenting. It means care from people who are not the baby as parents. Mothers mattered deeply, but they were not the whole system. There were fathers, grandmothers, older children, relatives, and other hands nearby. People who could hold, watch, comfort, carry, protect to a modern parent. That may sound unusual, but for most of human history, it may have been normal. And archaeology gives us small flashes of it. In Italy, at a site called Arma Verana, a 10,000-year-old infant burial was found with beads. Researchers argue those beads may have been sewn onto a sling, a baby carrier, at White Sands. Ancient footprints show a caregiver traveling across wet ground with a small child. These traces do not show everything, but they show something important. Babies were carried. Babies moved with adults. Babies belonged inside the human journey. The ancient solution was not perfect parenting. It was shared protection. Now compare that to today. A modern baby may sleep behind locked doors, inside a warm house, near clean water, near medicine, near a hospital. In many ways, that baby is safer than any ancient baby could ever be. Modern medicine matters. Modern safety matters. Modern homes have saved lives. But something changed. Protection became private. A crying baby might be heard by only one exhausted parent. A tired mother may sit alone in the dark. A father may try to help, while also carrying work, money, stress, and the fear of doing everything wrong. The room is safer, but the circle is smaller. That is the strange reversal. The ancient world was more dangerous, but the baby was less alone. Modern parenting did not lose love. It lost backup. Maybe parenting today feels so heavy. Not because modern parents are weak, but because one person is trying to do what a group once helped carry. So when we ask, how did ancient humans protect babies? The answer is not only with fire, not only with shelters, not only with sharp tools, or strong arms, or brave parents standing in the dark. Those things mattered, but the deeper answer was this. The baby was protected by belonging, by being close, by being heard, by being held, by being noticed. Ancient babies did not survive because the world was gentle. The world was not gentle. It was cold, hungry, dark, unforgiving. But the baby was not placed outside that danger alone. The baby was placed inside human attention. A baby was never meant to be carried by one tired body. One tired mind, one tired heart. Maybe the first nursery was not a room, it was not a crib, it was not a perfect schedule, it was a circle of people, and maybe modern parenting feels so heavy because one person is trying to carry what an entire group used to share.